Hi everyone, Cordell here with another vehicle showcase on a 2018 Ford Interceptor utility SUV that is equipped with a police patrol package. This is a marked unit and we're going to start up front with the lighting package on the vehicle. Starting off, we have the Go Rhino push bar that is going to have the lighting equipped in the top rail of the push bar. These Go Rhino push bars are very nice because they've got an updated textured finish to them. So the appearance is very nice. It's aluminum, and when you order a push bar with the lighted top rail, what Go Rhino allows you to do comparatively to some other manufacturers is Go Rhino allows us to order this push bar without the lights in the push bar. What that's going to do is save you some money actually, because if you're purchasing products through a master wheel and distributor like ourselves, we're going to be able to get you a better price on the wheel and ions that are equipped in this push bar than what you would buying it bundled together with a push bar paying full price. So it's a nice thing to know there as you equip your vehicles and as you spec out your packages, nice ways that you can save yourself a little bit of money on your overall package. So up front, like I said, that Go Rhino push bar. Mounted in the Go Rhino push bar, we have Whelen Trio ions. So what these are a red, blue, and white ion. So what that's going to give us is our red and blue warning that you see now, and also a takedown and alley light feature. So Trio ions in the front and Trio ions on the side. Again, going to give us that left alley, red, blue warning, takedown, red, blue warning. Mounted to the front, we have the Whelen SA315P siren speaker. Mounted nice out in the open, so it's going to project all that sound straight forward. Does not have to fight with the vehicle fascia or anything like that to get that sound out. We've equipped the vehicle with headlight wigwag flashers. Rising up here, we have the Whelen Liberty 2 Duo light bar. So what this light bar is red and blue with duo modules that will allow it to do a white flood. Right now it's in position 3, so you have a white flash. However, if we were to do takedown or if we were to do alley, it would go to steady white, so you do get that scene light capability. This vehicle has the ability to light up an area very well between your front push bar and your light bar. As we come around to the back of a duo bar, what you're going to have is red, blue, and amber. So it's going to give you that ability to override to a full amber traffic advisor. Continuing back, we have a low profile multifunction antenna. What this antenna is actually doing is it's doing radio, it's doing cellular communication, it's doing Wi-Fi, and GPS. So if you're equipping your vehicles with a modem such as like a Cradle Point or other device like that, you can actually have all of these functions built right into one antenna, keeping the top of your vehicle very streamlined. On the side here, you're going to notice that we have a Whelen T-Ion red blue mounted in the rear side window here. Coming around to the rear, we have taillight flashers, and then we also have Whelen T-Ions in red blue mounted on a license plate bracket. The license plate will sit here, and the customer liked these mounted outward instead of inward, as you may traditionally see. As I open the rear hatch, we're going to have a pretty standard rapid response feature here that we equip on many builds, which is going to be the compartment lights. So you have red or white as your choice of lighting, depending if you're nighttime or daylight. Additionally, these lights will turn off automatically when the hatch is closed, so you do not have to think about it. When you open your hatch as well, you're going to automatically turn off your lights that will be facing skyward in case you're working an incident that does have air medical or a different air unit. You don't have to remember to turn your lights off. And in the back, we have an extremely nice prisoner solution that couples the prisoner solution with a storage solution in the back of the vehicle. So this is built into the rear cage, and this unit is from Satina. So what you have here is a very nice storage box here for the officer's gear and other equipment they may need to carry. So we have our first drawer, we have our second drawer, and then what we have is one of the best solutions I've seen yet for rear rifle storage. You have a slide-out tray that is going to house multitude of weapons or whatever rifles need to be carried in the vehicle. And then you also are going to have another storage box to contain other accessories you may need to couple with whatever your loadout is within this vehicle. Notice this system does have a manual locking door as an override. However, it does also have an electronic release as well. All right, guys, here we are in the rear transport section of the vehicle. So what we feature here is an entire Satina system. You'd seen earlier the nice storage solution in the rear. Now we have the plastic seat from Satina. This is going to actually replace the rear seats in the vehicle. And what it's going to give you beyond just a plastic seat is it's going to give you this nice reverse pull seatbelt system. So what this seatbelt system does is it changes the traditional latching point of a seatbelt. So instead of drawing your seatbelt from this side of the vehicle, leaning over your passenger and fastening the seatbelt, you're now able to load someone into the vehicle, unbuckle one seatbelt that is on a nice retention device, so it's automatically going to take the slack out of the seatbelt for you, and you're going to be able to fasten one buckle without ever leaning over the person being transported. This is a nice feature because it's going to increase officer safety, and it's also going to improve their efficiency. The front of the vehicle, we have Satina's standard front partition. So it's going to have a recessed panel, it's going to have a sliding plexiglass window, and mounted to the partition, we have a rear camera that is wired into the in-car video system in the vehicle. Coming out of this, we're going to have the window bars, which are going to give added protection to the glass on the doors. All right, guys, here we are on the interior cabin of the Ford Interceptor SUV. Starting up top, you're going to notice that we installed the in-car video system. So this system is coupled with a front camera and a rear camera, along with the touchscreen monitor display and a wireless microphone for the officer to wear. We do have several options when it comes to in-car video systems, so we can always talk about what best option suits your department's needs specifically when we go over a build with you. Coming down from the in-car video system, keeping with the technology built into the vehicle, what you're going to notice here is a Havas dash mount for a GTAC F110 tablet. What this dash mount is going to allow for is factory operation of all of your controls for the radio HVAC, along with mounting your tablet in the center of your dash. What this center mount allows for is if you do have to ride two personnel in one car, you're not going to have a floor mount taking up the floor space for the passenger, causing them to sit sideways for the duration of their shift, as that would rather be uncomfortable. With the Havas dock, you have multiple features. This dock specifically is for a GTAC tablet. We are a GTAC dealer, so we can help you with all those needs as well. But what you're going to have here is the smart pin system that is allowed for quick docking. It's going to give it power as well as pass through for all of the peripherals. So all of your USB connections, if you have a modem or you have other functions that would have Cat 5, stuff like that, it's all going to communicate with the dock specifically and not your tablet, so you do not have to plug things in or remove things from the tablet every time you want to dock and undock it. Continuing down, we have Havas's new rugged keyboard. This is a very nice keyboard. As you can see, it's an all rubber overmold, so if you do spill something on it, it is sealed. It does have a red backlight to the keyboard. And then the tray itself has some nice functions. It's very easy to remove and sit on your lap if you would like to. Then it's also very easy to reattach to the dock. This is one of the easiest mounting and unmounting of keyboards I've ever seen in a vehicle application. As well as you can move this keyboard forward and backward, along with it being on a motion device. So if you would like to bring it towards you, you have the ability to do that as well. All right, guys, now we have the computer solution moved out of the way here so you can get a better shot with the camera. And this is a Havas vehicle-specific console. This customer actually uses a Brother thermal printer in their vehicles. So what we've done is we've equipped them with the new Brother PocketJet 7 printer and this nice console from Havas that is going to incorporate the printer mount into the front of the console. This is extremely nice because if it weren't for this console, your options are going to be either an armrest here that is going to print into your side, or you're going to have a headrest option, which is a great solution. We do have great solutions that do have a pad on, so if you do ride two per car, the passenger in the vehicle does not just have a metal box behind their head. However, the printer headrest is not ideal for some use cases, depending from department to department. So Havas has designed this very nice console, like I'd spoken about. It's going to give you access to your printer very easily, and it's going to simply print forward and curl back upon itself for you to retrieve. Moving down the console, we have the Whelen Centcom Sapphire. So what this control head is going to look like is going to look almost exactly like the one that we use in our Centcom Carbide, because it is the same control head layout and style. However, this is a Sapphire. So what we do not have is the ability to program every single light individually, but we do still have a lot of functionality that we can equip with the vehicle through computer programming. Through the switch box, we have position 1, 2, and 3, which is going to be our rear lights, our front lights, and then it's going to add in white flashing. We have the siren on a park kill, so the vehicle is currently in park, it's not going to function. Your air horn will still function in park. If I remove the vehicle from park, we have siren, and when I place it in park, siren does turn off. In position 3 of your siren, you're actually going to get a more rapid flash pattern for intersections. You have left alley, right alley, and takedown functions here, along with a master scene button that will flood the entire vehicle. We'll go over those functions for you. We have a button here that is a low level warning, which is going to do a very low level pattern on the light bar just for on-scene presence. We have a low power button. The vehicle does have a photocell in the light bar that can low power. However, they prefer a manual button to control the low power of the light bar. This button here is actually going to adjust the brightness and intensity of the backlighting on the controller. You have the option with a controller like this to set the intensity to a certain level, or have it user adjustable with a tactile button. We also have a cruise mode button. What the cruise mode is going to do is it's going to actually enable 4 modules on the light bar to be steady burn. Again, just increase presence at events and other things like that. Across the bottom, we have our arrow stick controllers, which is actually going to display the direction of your arrow on the tactile amber buttons here. And then we have a flash pattern as well. Continuing down, we have the customer's radio that we've installed for them. We have the Havas cup holders here, and an Eltron scanner that is going to couple with the Brother mobile printer solution and their computer. All right, guys, thank you for joining us for this go around on the 2018 Ford Interceptor SUV patrol package with that very nice Satina solution that we talked about. If you like what you see, leave your feedback below, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and as always, www.911rapidresponse.com. You're going to see many of the services and products we offer available there to you as well.